Actress Doris Ogala is appealing to the public to help reach out to Pastor Chris Okafor over a young little boy's paternity claim. A young lady came out with a little boy a few days ago claiming that Pastor Chris Okafor is her son's father. So right now, according to Doris Ogala, she said that the young boy looks exactly like Pastor, that he needs to come and do DNA tests. Right now, she's calling for DNA test and responsibility if confirmed. Wahala, they finish. This pastor never rest. You don't understand. So she's saying that if they don't come to do DNA test to confirm the identity of that child, that she will have no option than to come out with the story of this child. According to her, she says she has evidences. She says she has voice notes. She has a lot of things that she doesn't want to go through that route. She doesn't want to bring out the child's story just the way she brought out her own, that they should not push her to the wall, that Pastor need to come and do DNA test because that boy looks exactly like Pastor. That Pastor need to come and do DNA test so that he can then confirm the boy's identity and then take full responsibility. According to her, he said the boy is going through a lot. Even biscuits they cannot afford, that they are suffering. The boy needs care and all of that. Let's listen to actress Doris Ogala as Wahala need a great finish. Anyways, let's go.
For the pastors, his colleagues, because I wouldn't want to come out with this child's story the way I did with my own. Mine issue is different from theirs. Anybody who knows Chris, you kindly go and tell Chris to at least find a soft ground for this child. Am I looking at this boy? This boy is his exact carbon copy. But for evidence sake, he should at least redo a DNA so he can take up his responsibility on this child. This child, from the day I saw this child, I've not really rested. I've had this thing, like this trauma. I was like, how could a man abandon his own flesh and blood this way? It's not as if you don't have money. It's not as if you can afford to give, even if it's 100,000 a month, at least, so she can feed this boy. There was a story she told me that left my heart bleeding. She said ordinary biscuits. She wanted to go and buy biscuits. The day I bought her a carton of biscuits, the day I bought them, bring those things I bought for your kids. Let me put it. The day I bought a carton of biscuits for the boy, she started crying and she said, "Chai." She said, "Boys, look at the biscuit that one auntie used to use and insult us." And I said, "Why did you say that?" She said, one time she didn't have money and the son was hungry. She had to go to that shop to go and ask the woman to give, even if it's one biscuit for the boy to eat. In fact, this story left me shattered. I had to go and pack. She went to go and ask the woman for the biscuits. And the woman poured it out here. And the woman insulted. The woman gave her the biscuits, one biscuit eventually. These are the things that I had to pack for the boy. Okay, leave this there. Just open the other one. These are the things I had to, after telling me that story, these are the things I had to go and pack for the boy. You can see the carton of biscuits. Because of that biscuit, I had to buy the carton. I had to buy the carton. So when she told me that story, she said the woman, just because of one biscuit like this, the woman insulted her. One biscuit, how much is this biscuit? One, maybe like 50 or 100 naira. This girl could not afford it. She had to go and beg for her son to eat. Please, I want to beg anybody who is very close to Chris Okafor. At this point, I'm even shielding my sword. Let him, for the sake of this child, please. My own can be secondary. We can discuss my own afterwards. But please, people who knows Chris, please, let him come through for this child. Please, anybody who knows Chris should talk to him. I don't want to come out and be ranting over this child because of his future. I don't want to do that. And let him not put me to the point where I will have no choice but to do that, to tell the exact story of this boy. Please, I have chats, I have voice recordings, I have all the evidences, I have his marriage list to this young lady. I don't want to go to that route, but please, the people who knows Chris should tell him to come and take responsibility. Honestly, I have short fuse and I don't want to go that route with him. Please.